Here is my audience. There are several controversial issues that face our world each day, like child abuse, abortion, most recently the BP oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. But when it comes to same-sex marriage, it's very fractious and complex. Only 6 states in the United States have even legalized it. One state went as far as to make it illegal altogether. In California, on November 5, 2008, the Proposition 8 law was passed. This law stated that only a union between a man and a woman would be recognized. There are many arguments against same-sex marriage. We're going to discuss 3 today. The first one is religious views. The second one is that the fact that procreation will not result in, that sexual intercourse will not result in procreation. And the third view is that other equal rights groups will gain acknowledgement. When religion joins with politics, controversy is to be expected. According to many of today's commonly practiced religions, most believe that God created man and that man and woman are the sanctity of marriage. The Holy Bible states, for this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and will be united in one flesh. Even with scriptures like this, I believe that I don't feel that our sexuality should ever be compromised. We should be able to love who we want, and we should also be able to marry who we want. We are supposed to have a separation of church and state in this nation, but sometimes those lines are blurred when things like same-sex marriage are subjected to political campaigns. Now that we have seen what religious views can be very strong when it comes to same-sex marriage, let's discuss why people feel that same-sex marriage is unnatural. Most people feel that intercourse between a same-sex couple is not natural and will not result in procreation. Biologically speaking, sex between 2 people should result in procreation. However, a family does not rely on shared genes. Many families these days are blended families with different combinations of people living under one roof. Some may be stepbrothers, some may be half-brothers and sisters, some may even have a grandparent. But many families today only find fulfillment in creating a family through adoption. Every child deserves a happy home, regardless of what mix of gender provides for them. It isn't fair to say that sex is used for only procreation, because it is used for so many other things in our society, like advertisement on billboards, magazines, television, and movies. It is also used to make money and all sorts of other things. Our sexuality should never be used against us, though. We have covered religious views and the fact that sex between a same-sex couple is unnatural. Let's discuss the last argument. Some feel that same-sex marriage would raise other equal rights groups to be acknowledged. The Constitution was created to declare what was expected of our nation as a whole, but also to declare our rights as humans and citizens of the United States. Some feel that equal rights groups such as polygamous groups will rise into politics and cause even more controversy. The problem with this is people fear what has not even happened yet. The unity of marriage will always be a hot topic because of the different religious views associated with it. This comes back to my point of separation in church and state. When it comes to matters of faith, the government is restricted from interfering. Legalizing one does not make a gateway for another. My grandmother always taught me to love with all my heart and from the bottom of my heart and accept people for who they are. People should become more understanding and more open-minded of other people's lifestyles. Everyone has a right to their opinion, and although I value the other opinion, I feel that people should seek peace, understanding, and equality for others. One thing we can always depend on is change, and in all generations in the past, we have experienced large amounts of change. Hopefully that continues to happen. Thank you.